What's going on, AMG? We are live. Twitch.tv/All Madden Gaming CFM. We got a great matchup for you today. Episode number 6, I believe, for the New York Jets franchise focus here in Season 3, Week 3. The 2-0 New York Jets taking on the 2-0 Green Bay Packers, and they're going to head out to Lambeau Field today as the Jets try to keep their perfect season alive early in the season. What's going on? What is the spread for today's game? I believe it was 6.5. And it's got to be favoring the... Let me see. It's got to be favoring the Jets. Got to be giving up points, right? Yeah, it's the Jets minus 6.5. Packers plus 6.5. And it's a rainy day. I'm joined alongside my co-host for today. Special guest. Easy peasy. They call him Reezy. What's going on, Reezy? Obviously can't hear him. But we'll see if we can get Reezy reconnected here. Big time hit to start the game. 50, laying the lumber. New York Jets going to start off with the ball. Let's take a look at the offensive unit. Let me know how it looks and sounds in the chat. Sam Darnold, Raheem Mostert, Denzel Mims, Jeff Smith, Jamison, Crowder, Butler, Becton, Hernandez, Adoga, Griffin, and Davis. That's the front line here protecting Sam Darnold. We talked about Sam in previous episodes, how great he's been. Season 2 was not any different when you take a look at Sam Darnold. He got 52 touchdowns, AMG Season 2. Over 105 touchdowns in the last 2 seasons. So if you do the math, he had 53 Season 1, 52 Season 2. Here we go, looking left side. There's some more yards, put it on the board. 82, Jamison Crowder. That's going to be a first down. You don't see Jamison Crowder as active towards the end of the season. I mean, this is an older wide receiver. They've moved him now into the slot. Going to be playing that 3 spot. Giving him this third option, I think one of the top 3 in the league.
It's a nice read by Sam Darnold there, finding that little gap between the deep corner and the flat.
As Reezy sounds like he made his mic like he built his PC. Dropping back I formation, looking left side, when in doubt, post route, finds number 11, and that's Mims. Reezy, we talk about Mims and how great he's been as a New York Jet. 6'3", 207 pounds, 93 speed, over 2,900 yards receiving in the last 2 seasons. Has anybody been better as a pair, Sam Darnold to Denzel Mims?
You know, I don't think so, Bomber. I think really he's got to have a field day with a Jair Alexander-less Packers who was traded this offseason.
Interesting. No Jair Alexander, so he's going to be wide open. It's easy like a Sunday morning. A number 11, once again, second catch in a row. And that's a great point by Reezy. No Jair Alexander. They shipped him away to put more power on this offense. This is a heavily talented Green Bay Packers team. They're sitting at 2-0 on the season. The Jets 2-0. But the New York Jets are a fine, well-oiled machine. I think Green Bay's going to have to take a couple weeks early in the season, maybe try to find their rhythm early here. This looks like the verticals. Watch the wheel by Mims. It's not there. He's looking left side. That's a little dump off the 31. He gets down to the 13-yard line.
And his lead blocker, Mekhi Becton, was just absolutely throwing people to the ground there. He's going to be a great presence on that defensive offensive line for the Jets, as the Packers are really pass rush, lost to Darius Smith in free agency as well.
Yeah, you lose the Darius Smith, you lose Jair Alexander, you lose a lot on that defensive side of the ball. You kept Aaron Jones, gave him a big contract, and right now you're seeing a team that's just getting walked down the field by one of the best, though. Back-to-back AFC champions, AMG Season 1 Super Bowl champion. Little stretch left side, but there's a pick by 92 off the defensive line. You don't see that often. Oh, baby, the Green Bay Packers, head on a swivel, 92.
Wow.
He's seen it. He's seen it.
That's the former number 5 overall pick last draft, Eric Milstead, off the defensive line there. What a great play by the second-year guy.
Wow, little stretch. RPO Reezy, and Reezy's live from the phone booth somewhere in the middle of nowhere right now, guys. That's why the quality is the way it is. But hey, he's filling in for my man Serp, who got a new PC. My man Jamie's feeling a little under the weather, so hopefully see you guys soon. And right on time, 35 lays the lumber on the highly overpaid, many believe, Aaron Jones is Miles Killebrew, the former Detroit Lion, making the tackle there for loss for 2 yards.
You know, I really think the Packers really had to play at their own pace this game. This Jets offense and defense is just absolutely incredible these last 2 seasons. And if they really want to play this game smart, they'll slow play it and really don't make this a high-scoring, fast-paced game.
2 rookies starting on the defensive side of the ball for the New York Jets. Ty Easley, right rush D tackle. Then you also have Deron Watkins, cornerback. Tell us a little bit about those 2 guys there, Reezy.
You know, this team.
Oh, there's a pick right there, right on cue.
Wow.
That's the guy who's been doing it this entire season. You get a block in the back, but 40, Guidry makes plays. He's been doing it since AMG Season 1. And he
here's the thing. This is what you can't do. The Jets nearly had 30 interceptions last year. Their pass defense is incredible. You have to be smart and really just be understanding of what you can do versus team. You can't force those balls there.
Aaron Rodgers wishes he could have that one back. And when you have a defense that is new and everyone's trying to find some type of momentum, when the offense does them dirty and puts them on this side of the field, it just does them no justice. As you saw, the way the New York Jets picked them apart, drove down the field on that first drive, and you were able to come away with an interception. So Green Bay had a little momentum at home, and Aaron Rodgers throws it right back. You don't get too many opportunities to win the turnover battle against the New York Jets. I think that's a squandered opportunity there for Green Bay early on, as they're now at the 16-yard line.
It's going to be a tough season overall for this Green Bay Packers. You know, I'm really interested to see how their pass rush goes, because I believe it was like 15 sacks were accredited to 2 people that they lost. And Kenny Clark contributed 8 sacks last year from the inside, but who did they caught rushing on the outside? I think it's
there's another pick.
Oh, wow.
INT, Reezy, rambling Reezy. I wonder if that's a safety.
That's a safety.
No, it's not. It's going to be at the 20-yard line. Darnell Savage looking like a savage with another INT. We talked about Sam Darnold early in the game and how dominant he's been. I'll put his stats right back on the screen. Sam Darnold, 52 touchdowns in AMG Season 2, over 105 touchdowns the last 2 seasons. Nobody's been better than him. But starts the debut of AMG Season 3 of New York Jets franchise focus with 2 picks on 2 possessions. Not looking good, as Aaron Jones looked like he had some space to cut back up the middle. Instead tries to stay outside. Cost him a bit. That's still a gain of 5.
You know, that's a very uncharacteristic thing for Darnold, as he's really usually turnover conscious and he knows what he can and can't do. But Savage there with a great play, stepping up there.
What's going on, JB? Appreciate everyone. We should be affiliate by maybe the end of next week. We only need a couple more hours to get it done in this 30-day period. Shotgun formation for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Jones to the left side. Man coverage coming up here for the New York Jets. Miles Killebrew in the box. It looks like he's coming from that linebacker position, is going to be blitzing here. Aaron Rodgers,
you know, this Packers offensive line has really protected Rodgers well over the last couple of years. And oh, here goes Tatum.
Raymond Tatum. You talk about a guy that the Green Bay Packers brought in 81 to replace Devontae Adams. It's big shoes to fill. And they wasted a real early, I wouldn't say wasted, they selected him very early in an AMG Season 2 rookie draft, and he's done nothing but show up for this team. And everyone's saying, Devontae who? Because this kid has been balling.
The people have seen him, and the fact with getting Marquise Brown over the offseason too, is they have elite wide receivers on this team.
They do pass 83. He's down to the 21, 22-yard line, 21-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, 2 of 3, 54 yards, and an INT early on. But his counterpart, Sam Darnold's already got 2. So we've seen 3 interceptions in the first quarter. The New York Jets are the favored team here. According to the AMG bookie, he's got the New York Jets minus 6.5. Reezy, you giving up the 6.5, or are you taking it with Green Bay?
You know, I was initially going to take the 6.5, but, you know, after seeing the start, I'm not sure what to do.
It doesn't work that way. You don't get to see a little bit.
I know.
So what was your initial reaction?
Well, initially going into this game, I thought the Jets were going to take this. I thought that it would be just an absolute blowout. But, you know, maybe it's closer than I thought initially.
Yeah, it's not looking good here for the defense of the New York Jets, as Aaron Rodgers starting to get his legs under him, and you hear the crowd getting involved. You got to watch out for 4-0 on the defensive side of the ball when you're Sam Darnold. He already got an INT. That's the best cornerback here. For Aaron Rodgers here inside this red zone. That's the best corner for the New York Jets. Already has an INT on Aaron Rodgers. So right now you want to be real careful throwing to that side of the ball, side of the field.
A big thing for the Jets is their pass rush. They had their pass rush exceeded last year, and if they can get to Aaron Rodgers, maybe they can force some more turnovers.
All right, let's hit the primetime music. We're going to go into the second quarter. Jets, Packers, end of the first quarter, 0-0. Everybody wants to see David versus Goliath, and every time we have the New York Jets franchise focus, it always feels like Goliath is in the building, and Goliath has been winning. AMG Season 1, Super Bowl champions. AMG Season 2, AFC champions. Week 3, Green Bay. 2 interceptions on Sam I Am Darnold. 6-yard line, you got to punch it in the red zone. Can they get it done? Pistol formation. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers, man in motion. This is going to be a little jet touch pass. Finds his man. Oh, to the outside. 15. Winning. Trying to get there. Big time hit. 3-4. Stands him up.
Big job right there by Marquise Brown holding on to that ball right in front of that goal line.
Appreciate all 22 viewers checking us out right now. 3rd and goal. This is a big time down for the Green Bay Packers. You want to come away with a touchdown here. You want to hit pay dirt, Reezy, because if you don't, it's going to be a squandered opportunity, and then you're going to be wondering, do I go for it here on 4th down, or do I just settle for 3? And when you start settling for 3 against the New York Jets, you find yourself in trouble. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Single back formation, handoff left side, up the middle. Aaron Jones, he's been paid a lot. We got a flag. Is that going to be face mask or holding? I think holding. It looks like it's going to be accepted here by the New York Jets, so you can get one more 3rd down. This one 10 yards back.
You know, I agree with that call, running on 3rd and goal, but now you got to put this ball in the air. But I think you just look for something underneath here. You don't force anything, as you're in a great position currently.
You talk about a linebacker that's got a lot to prove. Blake Cashman has been the man for the New York Jets, but he felt he left a little bit on the table at the end of last year. It just didn't sit right with him. He had a strong offseason, and this is one of the most electric, fast, and physical linebackers in the AMG franchise, so watch out for him here inside the red zone is where he likes to make his plays.
That was a great point to bring up, because it's a linebacker battle too. It's I believe it's Terrell Owens on the Green Bay side, and middle linebacker. He's covering Denzel Mims earlier as he got exposed on that play though.
We saw earlier in a little live look-in, the Dallas Cowboys fall to the Washington Redskins after a hot start for Dallas. Started 2-0. Big win against the reigning, defending Super Bowl champions, AMG Season 2. Tampa Bay Buccaneers to start the season off. Dallas falls to Washington. A little disappointed performance there, but hopefully they can bounce back here towards the middle of the season. Because, it always seems in Dallas, one of those losses, it starts compiling. You get 1, then 2. So when I saw a little momentum in a positive way, I thought, okay, this might be Dallas's year. And I think they kind of dropped the ball against Washington, a team that they've really had their way with.
Washington really grew over the offseason, though, with acquiring Roquan Smith, the middle linebacker. That team defensively is just all around solid.
Here we go, Sam Darnold. Shotgun formation. Green Bay only comes away with 3 after the INT. Nice play, left side, finds his man, Jamison Crowder. Looking like fine wine out there, getting better with age as once again, Jamison Crowder's 2nd catch on the day. He's able to find himself a 1st down.
What a great open field tackle by 26 there. If he doesn't make that tackle, I think Crowder's gone.
Shotgun formation. Jeff Smith wide right, Denzel Mims wide left in the slot. Jamison Crowder, man in motion, that's Jeff Smith. Looks like zone coverage, nobody goes with him. Goes underneath. Finds his man, number 16, Jeff Smith. He's going to fall forward down to the 42-yard line, 7-9. Buck 23, 2 INTs. The only time he throws interceptions is the only times he throws incompletions. It seems like Sam Darnold is always finding somebody's hands, but in this case, it hasn't necessarily been the guys in the white. He's been finding those guys in those green and yellows.
It really seems like all these completions, there's not a guy within 5 yards of the Jets receivers.
Yeah, Reezy, you know what it sounds like, October? You remember those days in 2001, 2000, where you had to go to the gas station and make that call. You're not sure on these directions that you got. And everybody sounds like how Reezy sounds right now. He's got a corded phone from the local gas station he's using right now.
I'll see if I can switch it up at halftime, maybe, if it's that bad. I'll see what I can do.
It's going to get worse. Draco, great point in the chat. 3 minutes in, a quarter and a half. New York Jets, 0 points on the board. This is a team that's got a lot of PPG. First in AMG at 38. Once again, Jamison Crowder underneath. But this is a super fast and highly talented ball-hawking Green Bay defense. Even without Jair Alexander, they still have a lot of superstar talent on that side of the ball.
They do. They have a nice, talented middle linebacker in Edmonds. Savage has already stepped up with a pick this game. They have Kenny Clark, who currently, he hasn't had many opportunities to do something, but I think at some point in this game, he's going to step up and make a play.
You got Darnell Savage in the backfield. They also have another safety, Adrian Amos. So they have a nice pair at the safety position. X underneath, finds him, a little low pass, finds Denzel Mims right on cue. Darnold to Denzel, double D's. We all love him, and the New York Jets fans love him as well. 6'3", 207, 93 speed, 2,900 yards receiving in the last 2 seasons. That puts him at what? What would 2,900 divided by 2? What is it, Reezy?
1450.
1450. So he's a 1,400 man. Up the middle, touchdown, and just like that, the Jets got the lead.
That's a big score by the Jets there. Now you're putting pressure back on the Packers. After the Packers, 2 INTs, and you only came away with 3 points. So we'll see what happens.
Extra point is up and sneaks by the left upright. The New York Jets have spent a quarter and a half without any points on the board. They find pay dirt once just seconds ago. Now they have their first lead of the game, 7-3.
I think it's going to be a very interesting drive for Green Bay. It's a big, big drive because there's still 2 minutes left in the second quarter. This can either become a 13-point game, 11-point game for the Jets, or Green Bay can take this down, work the clock right, and get back into this game before half.
If you're just joining us, I apologize for Reese's mic. Absolutely terrible. I don't know how he functions. He's got a 18th world country microphone, living in the United States of America. Here we go. Empty backfield. Aaron Rodgers underneath once again. The man that replaced Devontae Adams, or should I say the man that filled the role and some. Speedy wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers, number 81. Razor Ramon.
I think Razor Ramon also came in second for NFC Rookie of the Year last year. I think Bobby Gale is the running back for Tampa Bay Buccaneers, defending Super Bowl champion. Won the Rookie of the Year, but Tatum had a great season last year and is working that number 1 role with Marquise Brown on the other side.
Watch this corner blitz there on the right side. Play action, here it comes. Off the edge, Aaron gets rid of it. Dangerous throw, could be picked off. We got a flag there. That's going to be offensive pass interference. No, DPI on Blake Cashman. Oh, that's got to hurt. Blake Cashman, one of the best in the business at the linebacker position. 89 speed, 92 excel, 84 tackles, 9 interceptions in the last 2 seasons. That means he's getting 42 tackles a season and 4.5 INTs.
I don't think Rodgers wants that to happen again. I think that was a nice little bailout for them, but that was a very bad ball to throw there.
A little home cooking for the Green Bay Packers, and 32's been laying the lumber. Aaron Jones, 4 carries, just 8 yards. Go ahead and pull up Aaron Jones's contract for me, as Davis gets his 3rd tackle of the game. And I'll tell you, 32, Davis, he's been flying around for the New York Jets. Let's take a look. For the Green Bay Packers. Let's take a look at this offense for the New York Jets. Sam Darnold at the quarterback position. His targets today, Mims, Smith, Crowder. You got Raheem in the backfield at the halfback position. Hakeem Butler, a staple at the tight end position. And then the front line, Beckham, Hernandez, Adoga, Griffin, Davis. A couple changes there to the right side of the line for our New York Jets. And pretty much all been the same. But on defense, I think we've seen a kind of a big... a couple big changes. You got 2 rookies starting right now. You're sitting there on this defensive side of the ball. You're wondering why the stops aren't there, or you're getting the DPIs. You bring in Kwan Alexander. He's going to obviously fill a role for you that's going to immediately produce. But we haven't seen much of Quinnen Williams. Bryce Huff has been pretty much non-existent, and Ty Easley, the rookie. And there's a run up the middle coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Jones, as I was telling everybody earlier, his contract is a little inflated. Maybe that's why they lost Zadarius Smith, and they had to trade away Jair Alexander, but Right there, that's a nice run down to the 50 seconds left in this half, trying to regain the lead, the Green Bay Packers.
You know, the Packers are really working this clock very smart. 50 seconds left, and hopefully give the ball back to the Jets with a score with under maybe 25 seconds to go. Great clock management.
And the clock is a ticking as Green Bay sitting here adjusting at the line of scrimmage. Aaron Rodgers dropping back, clean pocket. Oh, finds his man Aaron Jones underneath. He takes a hit, and that's Blake Cashman laying the lumber there. And he picks up 9 yards. I think that was a very nice play because in that situation, you have the drag coming across the field. And, man, it just seemed like everyone's looking the drag, and then the halfback kind of pops out in the middle of the field. And that changes a lot.
Oh, my. That was not what you wanted if you were Green Bay there. That loss, I don't know what that play call was, but that is not what you wanted. You did not want, you wanted to keep that ball going forward and have a short, at least a 3rd and short, stop the clock. I didn't really like that play, but now you're forced to throw the ball downfield. The Jets are probably playing soft and at the sticks.
24 seconds left, and you're sitting here at the 13-yard line, and you got yourself in a 3rd and 8. These are situations that you get a little too aggressive. I'm okay going to half down 1. It's not something I'd prefer because Green Bay has proven that they can drive the ball down the field. I'd hit Aaron Jones right there. He didn't. He's taking off running. Dangerous back. Oh, that could have been picked off, but Aaron Rodgers doing his best Aaron Rodgers impression. Touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. Valdez-Scantling, MVS, they brought him back. They gave him a big deal as well, Reezy. And, man, that was a nice pitch and catch.
That
two
was
of the best in the business.
That was a very bold throw right there. Rodgers just able to muster up that strength at 38 years old, just to sling it in there and just to show that he's still got the arm. But wow, what a throw. What a nice job to set his feet in bounds.
Now you look at these cornerbacks. Guidry already with an INT, he throws right at him, but Brian Poole was phenomenal last season for the New York Jets. You got the rookie Deron Watson, and then at safety you have Ashton Davis and Marcus May. El Capitan, he's got to start making some plays. He's been pretty quiet so far today.
The Jets take over 1st and
if I'm the Jets, I take a play or two to take a shot, but if you don't have it, I wouldn't be afraid to just call it a half, because luckily Green Bay missed that extra point. Now it's really only a 2-point game where it's really big. So if you don't have it here, I wouldn't force something.
Yeah, leaving points on the board and turning the ball over are definitely two, against any opponent, much less the reigning AFC champion and the AMG Season 1 Super Bowl champion. Oh, that's a dangerous throw. It's going to be picked off, and there's going to be time. He's going to have a return here. Let's see if Mims can get there. 2-4 down to the 35, flipping the field. Man, this is going to be a field goal. They're going to get some points right back, so they do miss that extra point, but they'll probably get a field goal right here, put themselves up 12-7.
I think you have a play, one play to run just to kind of get it closer if you want here.
No.
Yeah, you have 7 seconds at a timeout. If you want to run the ball up the middle, you can.
Yeah, you could run the ball up the middle. You just don't want Aaron Jones getting a little happy feet falling forward. I say just, against this team, I don't know. What is it, a 50-yard field goal right here? I got to know. I don't know what the rain situation is.
Yeah, don't know the rain, and you also just missed an extra point, so it doesn't really hurt getting you forward there, but you also got to make sure you get down.
Miller says run it, get a couple. Doesn't pick up much there. Big time hit. Cashman crashing in as well.
Didn't really like the misdirection there. I would have just preferred just give it up the gut and see what you got there.
Yeah, so does your mom. All right, 2nd and 10 here. 2 seconds left. The New York Jets down 2. At the Green Bay Packers at home, burning their last time out. 2 seconds left after another INT from Sam Darnold. 3rd on the game. The kick is up. Bueno. Wow, wow, wow.
And that's not Crosby anymore. Crosby must have left Green Bay in the offseason or retired. That's a rookie, I think.
So you drive all the way down the field. The Green Bay Packers, they get inside the 2, cannot score. Have to settle for a field goal, go up 3-0. New York Jets are scoreless until about the 2 minutes, 30 seconds in the second quarter. They punch it in. They're up 7-3. We think, all right, our Jets are going to start figuring it out. Defensively, Aaron Rodgers once again drives all the way down the field. This time, rolling to the right side, finds Valdez-Scantling for a touchdown. misses the extra point, leaves points on the board again, and Sam Darnold gets the ball back, about 30-something seconds left. You think maybe he can muster up a field goal, maybe take the lead before half once again, but he gets hit as he's throwing, and another INT, the third one on the day here for Sam Darnold. And he might have concerns early in the season for Sam I.M., but we all know he's going to figure it out. He's one of the MVP favorites going into every season. Nice move there by Aaron Jones. A lot of east and west skiing just to pick up 2 yards.
Jets are really doing a nice job.
Yeah, Gibbs, his mic
Aaron
is
Jones.
terrible. It's like you're in a phone booth in 1997 and you're trying to call your mom and you realize this cord even the cord's not even just really connected. So it's not even 97 quality. It's 97 if it has an issue.
The Jets are really doing a nice job holding Aaron Jones, and they just really need to start getting some turnovers here on defense because, giving up throwing 3 picks doesn't help the team. And you need defense to step up here and try to help the offense.
Defensive side of the ball, you're looking at Blake Cashman, 53, is going to have to come up big here. We need an INT. Where has Marcus May been? This is a guy that's kind of been the leader on our defensive side of the ball, El Capitan. This is a little quick pitch down to number 15. There's a big-time hit by Miles Killebrew. Big hitter, 3rd and 5.
Marquise Brown really has held on to the ball on 2 great occasions. Getting that jet sweep on the goal line, gets it just crushed. And there he gets crushed too. He's just holding on to the ball. So maybe he's a great acquisition for Green Bay. I didn't see the necessary need for Green Bay to grab him. But, maybe it was part of the plan.
3rd and 5 for the Green Bay Packers at the 30-yard line. First possession here of the second half, an opportunity to go up 2 scores. Everyone's saying the Jets are really a second-half team and nowhere to run there for Aaron Rodgers. I don't know how he gets rid of that, and I don't even think he got outside of the tackle, but a little home cooking. They don't give him the call. But as we said earlier, the Jets are a second-half team, and the defense is bringing it. 3 up, 3 down, punt unit time here for number 11 in the Green Bay Packers.
It's a big stop, and Rodgers, again, just, that's a difference of 15 yards in field position. Now, if he doesn't get that ball out of the pocket and throw it out of bounds, that punt's going to end up at the 50. And the Jets are going to have even better starting field position.
Oh, Nemo says the horn's worse. Offensive start lineup, Darnold, Mims, Smith, Crowder. Got to get it going right now. Let's see what they got here. First down. They're going to be on their back. No, almost 92. Reggie White's number. And we talked about the rookie earlier, Reezy. How good is he? Another sack and an 8-yard loss as Sam Darnold's not just throwing INTs. He's running for his life.
92 season, Eric Mills said it was cut short last year due to injury. And, this game, he has absolutely been a star with that interception early on. And right there, just getting into the backfield, getting Darnold for the sack. This team is just, their defense is playing out of their mind currently.
Empty backfield for the New York Jets. Man in motion, Jamison Crowder. You got Jeff Smith on the right side. He's been quiet. They're going to go Crowder here right underneath. And he's just a slant away from a first down every time you see Jamison Crowder break inside. It's almost a guaranteed first down, and Sam Darnold's been doing a lot of that, but he's also been throwing a lot of picks. Timeout here early in the 3rd quarter, and that might cost them. The Green Bay Packers have to burn one.
I think so. The Packers actually were knocked out in the NFC divisional round last year, and they're looking poised for another run to the playoffs. If they can figure out just get everything together, I think they can make us another Super Bowl run and see if they can kind of make it there. They've progressively made it farther and farther each year. They made it to the divisional the year before, the wild card, and then divisional. We'll see where they end up this year.
Quick throw to the flat, almost picked off, 31. What is Sam Darnold doing? Just a little antsy, too quick, not trusting the time he has in the pocket in his punt unit time for the New York Jets. So, we're just a couple minutes into the second half, and both teams have had the ball possession once and 2 punts already. Sam Darnold usually good on those 3rd and 2s. Quick throw to the flat, maybe a little preconceived read there, trying to find his first down and pick it up, and that was almost a pick 6 there for number 31 on the Green Bay Packers defensive side of the ball.
The Jets had the 2nd best offensive ranking last year, and they were very efficient in what they do. So this season starting off, it's not going so well this game, but maybe they'll click in, but I'm not sure. This is not the Darnold I know.
Empty backfield for Aaron Rodgers. And Cashman backing off. You see 15 in the inside slot on the right side. He's been the workhorse for this team. Takes a shot on the left side, trying to go deep. There's a flag coming up. Is this going to be another DPI? It is against the New York Jets. Undisciplined in the secondary. We haven't seen much of Marcus May, but they are attacking the left side of the field, and that is a second DPI right now as Aaron Rodgers is laying it out to play it out. And the New York Jets just having a hard time making plays.
I feel like there's a little bit of the refs kind of assist in there. I think it's kind of a little home cooking there. That's a home cook call, but like
I think it was kind of a little home cooking there. You know, a home cook call. For those that can't hear the quality, that's what he's saying. That's what's something. Play action. Looking. Oh, underneath. Aaron Rodgers. I was looking way downfield. 32 probably was too. This is a guy that's been getting tackles all over the field. You threw it right at him. Aaron Jones' second catch of the day.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't know what the Jets are doing. They can't get pressure on Rodgers.
Yeah.
They just can't get to him.
Yeah, right, I guess. Let's walk off midstream. And here we go, 2nd and 9 for the Green Bay Packers. A big DPI once again, allowing them to get into the secondary. There's a dangerous throw by Aaron Rodgers on the right side. I don't know if he was looking at Aaron Jones or Valdez-Scantling. 3rd and 9 here for the Pack at the 36-yard line in field goal range.
That Jets corner was a few feet away from taking that taking that ball for 6 there. You can't really have much of those against this team, but that was a little bit of luck right there.
Tight slots here, shotgun formation. Got time. Aaron Rodgers once again, another airmail looking for 15. And Aaron Rodgers, the rain, the wind, you think he'd be used to it this far into his career, but Aaron Rodgers looking a little shaky there, and that was an opportunity to not just extend the drive, but an opportunity to go up 2 scores against the New York Jets, which most people aren't able to say they can do here. Trying to go up 8 points here with a 53-yard field goal.
Kind of bizarre, 2 drag routes.
That's no good.
2 underneath routes, just Aaron Rodgers just overthrows, and that's gonna hurt against this team. You can't make those kind of errors against a Super Bowl caliber team.
I formation for the New York Jets. Sam Darnold. Once again, points left on the board. Aaron Rodgers unable to make the big throws. There's 44 coming down, and Mostert makes the catch, 2nd and 6.
You know, we haven't really seen much of Mostert running the ball, but passing, receiving wise, he's done a little work. I want to see him more use in his offense.
Yeah, you got to wonder if the New York Jets come down and score here. Will the Green Bay Packers be thinking, okay, it was a 3rd and 4. We're talking about a 53-yard field goal. We know the conditions here. We know Lambeau Field. We know Green Bay's environment at home. You know how nasty it gets. Maybe we just go for it there and just try to keep the momentum alive, because Aaron just missed 2 easy layups. There's a dangerous throw, and that's picked off once again. Terrible read by Sam Darnold. What's going on? 22. And that's 4 picks today from Sam I Am. And you got to wonder, could we be looking at a quarterback change in this game? Because it just doesn't seem like it's Sam's day. He is not playing well in the rain right now.
This is stunning. Just stunning. The backup quarterback for this team. Who is the backup quarterback? It's Ryan Tannehill, the former Dolphin. It's really stunning the way Darnold is just performing. It's 4 interceptions. He had all of last year. What was he? He had 15 sacks last year. He had 15 interceptions, sorry. For one game against a team that had questions going into the season about their secondary is just stunning.
Yeah, great coverage in. It was really a coverage sack, and you like to see Sam get out of the pocket and throw it away. But as people are saying, JP says, just like the Super Bowl, the out routes aren't there, and they're looking at these crossers versus man coverage, and they're not getting the separation they like. And then you find Sam just trying to lay it out for his receivers. You got Denzel Mims, Jeff Smith, Jamison Crowder. He's trying to lay it out for them to make a play, and right now there just isn't any separation. Let's see if this defense can help them out. But good thing is they're only down 5 as Green Bay has missed opportunity after opportunity. There's a throw over the top. Dangerous. That's picked off and right on cue. 32 has been getting himself, not just on the broadcast, but he's been in every single play in coverage. That's Ashton Davis, the safety, in coverage, in the box, against the run, not falling for play action. He's there on the screens. I mean, this guy has been everywhere in tonight's game, and not better fitting for him to come away with that INT in a much-needed momentum change here for the Green Bay Packers.
That's a very questionable call by the Packers. You've really done well on just building up drives and, well, also getting some calls going your way. But really, you just needed to build a drive there. Get a 2-possession lead. It hurts that you're still only up by 5 after 4 interceptions.
Yeah, that was a dangerous throw. Tried to lay it out there. And network issues there that might ruin this game.
Looks like the Packers are sending pressure.
Yeah, here comes the heat for Green Bay. Sam Darnold adjusting at the line of scrimmage. They're going to try to get this corner route here wide. Not there. Instead goes underneath. Finds this man, Jamison Crowder. He's been phenomenal in open field. And right there, he's just so quick at finding himself 2 to 3 yards of separation after he takes 2 to 3 steps past the line of scrimmage. He's just so great underneath, giving your quarterback that safety blanket underneath, and he's able to run for another first down. Sam Darnold building some momentum here.
You know, going into the fourth quarter, I got to think, if you're the Packers, all of these missed opportunities to just increase the lead, is it going to bite you in the butt?
We said the Jets coming in this game averaging 38 points per game, first in AMG. Defensive points allowed, 12. That's exactly where Green Bay's at. So if they come away with this win, at least they can keep one of their statistics alive. Nice low pass there against 44, who already has a few breakups.
Yeah, the Packers have been playing a lot of cover 4. They don't want to get beat deep. They will allow anything underneath, but they are going to tell Darnold that to stop taking those shots and just working underneath, and they can go from there.
RPO to the outside, a lot of space. Seam finds his way down to the 12-yard line inside the red zone. A very talented Green Bay defense, but you're finding ways to keep the chains moving. As you've seen, the New York Jets have struggled with the deep ball, but nickel and diming their way down the field seems to be the move here in the fourth quarter.
You know, starting off, this is what they need to do. They need to more involved, and you know, hopefully this drive they can convert on something. You know, I think it's like 2 red zone interceptions currently, right?
Yep, it's been a problem in the red zone here for Sam Darnold. Rolling to the right side, got space, gonna take off a run down to the 10, takes a hit, holds on to the ball. Oh wow, you got Milstead chasing from behind. He had to hear the footsteps, still picks up 5, but most importantly hangs on to the ball.
Milstead's really stepped up for this Packers defense. He's been everywhere for them. Just like Ashton Davis has been everywhere for the Jets, Milstead's been everywhere for the Packers.
Dropping back, pressure's coming wide open over the middle of the field, touchdown, and the New York Jets are in business as they're going to take another lead. Wow, baby, wow. Sam Darnold, he's been terrible all game. Let's not lie, 4 interceptions, but he comes away when it matters, finds Hakeem Butler, and this is the tight end that has come up big in key situations. You haven't heard him all game, but you're hearing him now, and the Jets got an opportunity to go for 2 and go up 3.
Nice play call by the offensive coordinator for the Jets there. Just kind of look for the tight end there. He hasn't been doing much all game, but you know, when you need that curl route or that seam up the middle, he'll be there.
Going for the 2-point conversion. Back of the end zone, back pylon finds him. Denzel Mims right on cue. This is the 2,900 yards in the last 2 seasons. 93 speed, number 11, puts probably the biggest catch of the day on the board, because now you got some breathing room and maybe put a little pressure back on this Green Bay Packers offense, which they haven't had to play with this entire game.
Yeah, I feel like that's his first play he's made since the first quarter. I feel like the Packers have really done a great job of knowing that off that first drive that he was a big part in this offense, and they shut him down, and they've gone to Crowder. But great throw by Darnold there. That was a tight window throw.
Yeah, the back of the end zone, back pylon. He gets his time. He runs through. He kind of holds the safeties, looks to the right, put some air underneath it, and it's just how they practice it. Darnold to Denzel for the 2-point conversion. That's a very high-skilled throw. Dropping back Aaron Rodgers this time. Nowhere to go. Ball's out. Uh-oh. It's about to be a New York Jets avalanche. 5-0. Salute him is not the Admiral. But it is 6 points on the board for the New York Jets.
And the pressure finally gets to Rodgers. That's a huge play for the Jets. They've gotten so close all game, but Rodgers has been able to evade them. But they finally got to Rodgers and made them make him pay.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jets 22, Packers 12.
Now it's a big thing for Rodgers here. Down by 10, you need points here. You need to build up a drive. And really, looks like Bomber's going to deal with his things. I apologize, you guys gotta hear me with this mic, but I think the Packers need to be able to drive here and just score before just get something built here. Just points are needed here on this drive. They cannot be stressed enough. Going with a little crossers action. Here goes Tatum. Razor Ramon Tatum as the he almost out of bounds, but he gets a decent gain there. 25. This is a big drive for the Packers as Aaron Jones threw in a great block for Rodgers to be able to get off that throw there. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised here if the Packers look for Robert Tonyan here, just going up the middle of the field. I think the Jets are going to be opening up that middle of the field there, and Tynan's going to be screaming open if he goes up the seam. Packers are flipping the play. Got to move Marquise over to the left side. Tatum had a roaming blocker with Aaron Jones right near him. Second and inches at the 43-yard line. 4 minutes to go. They're in a good pace currently. Turnover cannot happen. Turnover, it's game over. Just game over. Okay, with the little angle route to Aaron Jones, and wow, 35 just absolutely just killed him.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I apologize. I know the mic's terrible. You know, at some point I'll fix it later on, but I was informed I was going to be on this broadcast 10 minutes before, and sadly wasn't able to prepare. But, you know, gotta deal with what you gotta deal with. As that was a nice out route to Marquise Brown there. First and 10, 3:13 to go, down by 10. You did great field position. I was trying to switch up my audio real quick. Let's see. In a bunch formation, Rodgers trying to get something going with the man coverage, and he's throwing a fade. Oh no, Ashton Davis. That's just a tough throw. Oh, he almost took it all the way back there. If not for 85, Tonyan.
Intercepted by the Jets.
So with 3 minutes to go, the Jets have managed to take this game back in 3 minutes. It was 12-7 to begin this fourth quarter. And they've gone on a 15-0 run.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Just
It's a gain of 10. And
the defense has just stepped up for the Jets here. Here we go. Jets go run the ball here. Look at all these superstars for the Packers. So they're going to load the box, and Mostert's going to get caught in the backfield by Edmonds. Packers have a great young defense.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
See what the chat's saying here. Second and 13, 2 minutes to go. Let's see what happens here. Empty set. You know the blitz is coming here. I don't know what you do here if you're the Packers. You're just sending pressure, but you know it's not getting here. Oh, he got there. Oh no. Oh, and he's gone. Is that Jeff Smith? Wow. Just unfortunate. You know, you're bringing the blitz on an empty set, and that's already dangerous there. You get the pressure, you guard the right guy, you took out the middle read, and not only does he catch the deflected pass, he stiff arms the corner and runs all the way back. Oh, just rough. Just rough. You know, the Packers have really done they played a great 3 quarters. The Jets came over, tapped him on the shoulder and said, you played a great 3 quarters, now it's our time. 29-12. If you were wow. Draco says second half beast. I wouldn't even say second half, I would just say fourth quarter. 12-7 in the beginning of the fourth quarter. 29-12. And they're getting to Rodgers. The offensive line's breaking down. Oh, wow. You know, the Packers played a great game. You know, Rodgers did well, but unfortunately, it comes down to those 4 early drives where you got the 4 interceptions and only getting what? 3 points? 9 points? You just can't not convert drives against this Jets team. If you're not going to convert those drives, you are really playing with fire. And you know, it eventually came back to bite the Packers in the butt, and the Jets they're up by 17. This game is just turned on its head.
Rodgers pass complete to Robert Tonyan. 2 yards.
You back, Bomber?
Oh my God.
Second and 8 at the 20.
14-year-old set off
missed
the
a
fire
lot.
alarm. I know, I could hear your voice all the way up there. Jeez, it sounds terrible. All right, guys, here we
I
go.
apologize.
Looking for that spectacular 17-point play. Nice spin there by 15. He's looked impressive today. Hollywood Brown.
He's
Not J.R. Alexander defensive impressive, but
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
yeah, the smoke detectors were going off crazy, and I don't know.
the Packers were down by 3, and they just threw a pick. It just didn't go well.
Yeah, so the 2-0 Packers going to fall to 1-2 on the seasons. Our New York Jets improved to. That's for you, Nemo. The 3-0 New York Jets, as we're going to head into Week 4, still undefeated, trying to regain our Super Bowl swagger after a tough defeat to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers AMG Season 2. Appreciate you guys checking us out. That's going to do it for the show. Sorry I had to step away at the end. I didn't want my shoes upstairs to catch on fire first, and then this computer, obviously, secondary. But we're out. For myself and Superman, well, Wiley's in the phone book. Let's say Clark Kent. What is it, Clark Kent?
Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Appreciate
I don't,
you
even
having me
wanna,
on,
I don't
Bob.
even feel comfortable saying that about Reezy. The Walmart version of Superman, still in the phone booth, gonna get out.